Hey, what's up guys, All Those Ships. Wanted to bring you guys another video. It's been about 2 weeks since I last posted, but it's been about a month since we actually got the car. So I wanted to go ahead and give you a review of a 1 month ownership of the car and answer some of the questions that you guys had in the comment section. So one of them was going to be the price point, right? MSRP for this car is $55,000, but it is a Mustang GT Premium with the performance pack. So it comes with upgraded suspension, wheels and tires, the inside digital cluster and stuff like that. And those are the amenities that really set the car apart from a base model. So we'll go ahead and show you guys the amenities that come in the car as far as the technology side, the performance side of the car, and how we've been enjoying it, and we'll give you the pros and cons. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into the video.
Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get into it. This is a 2022 Mustang GT Premium with the performance package. The most notable thing on this package is going to be these 19-inch wheels with 255s up front and 275s in the rear. In my opinion, it needs a 1-inch spacer just to go ahead and give it that aggressive stance, and so it sits more flush. The second most important thing in this package is going to be these Brembo brakes. It comes with 6-piston Brembo brakes that will go ahead and get the job done no matter what you want to do with the car. Drag racing, autocross, or if it's just your daily commuter. This is really going to help you brake. I mean, it's going to get you stopped as fast as possible. Heading to the back of the car, we have the performance pack spoiler. So if you want the spoiler, it only comes with the performance package. Of course, there are some aftermarket options, but it just really gives it that aggressive look with the quad zip looks as well. In the rear end, it also comes with heavy duty rear and front sway bars, some better springs, some different tuning options when it comes to the rear end and the suspension itself, and it comes with 355 rear gears. So let's go ahead and head to the inside of the vehicle and we can go ahead and check out the rest.
Alrighty, so now inside of the car, giving it a startup, the first thing that you're prompted with is going to be this digital dash, which has awesome customization. I'm going to give you guys like a little bit of an overview. Basically, you have your Mustang and you have your settings that controls most of it, but we'll go ahead and click on the Mustang for now. You can set your My Mode. So basically what your My Mode is it's going to give you the customization of changing exhaust modes. Whenever you turn on the car, do you want it on normal, do you want it on sport, on track, or you want it on quiet mode? Quiet start, it's awesome because you can actually set a quiet time. So if you want to be a respectable neighbor and you don't want to wake up your neighbors or your parents or anyone that you live with, you can go ahead and set the time. So my start time's at 10 p.m. and it ends at 10 a.m. So anytime whenever I start the car around that time, it's going to start on quiet mode, which is pretty neat. It's pretty cool in my opinion. Another thing, you have your track apps. So you have your acceleration time, 0 to 30, 0 to 60, 0 to 100, eighth mile, and then you have your quarter mile. And you can go ahead and view your speed results, view clear results. So that's pretty neat. Going back, you have your gauges. So you can show your gauges, and once you click on it, it's going to give you your inlet air temp, which is your IATs from your cold air intake, your cylinder head temp, your air fuel ratios. Right now this car is on regular 87 or 93, I'm not sure, but it's on 14, so that's what you want it to be at. Vacuum, you don't really have to worry about vacuum. Voltage is always going to be good, it's a brand new car. And let's go ahead and go back and we can show you the different gauges. You can go to my color, so you can go ahead and set the different colors. You can switch it to red, and you can go ahead and see your secondary, your primaries, and then your ambient color, which is whenever you open your doors, you can go ahead and set it as red to or whatever color you want. Well, that's pretty neat. Now going back to cluster appearance, there's 3 different cluster appearances. You can go with normal. Whenever you do go with normal, this is how it's going to look. Your RPMs are going to be on the left hand side and your mile per hour is on the right. You can also switch it to sport, which is the one that I like the most, and that's the one I keep it on, which it kind of has the curvature of the RPMs and it's a little bit more, you can pay attention to that whenever you're racing. And then on track mode, the only thing that appears is going to be the RPMs all throughout the screen, and then of course you have the mile per hours on the bottom right. Another cool thing about the car, it gives you your miles to empty all the time right there in the bottom right. It gives you your fuel or gas mileage, and it also gives you your temperature for your engine coolant. So that's pretty neat. I really like it. Whenever you can go to settings, you can go to trip fuel assist, you can go to driver assist. You can turn off auto engine. You don't have to turn it off every single time like you do with F-150, so you can do it all at once, and you can set it and it'll just be forever. Blind spot assist, you can have it on, you can have it off. Pre-collision assist, you can have it on or off. Cross traffic alert, so basically if someone cuts you off, or you're reversing out of a parking spot, and even if they're coming out of a corner, and it's happened before where it'll just go off, it'll start beeping like crazy. Your cruise control, your driver alert, lane keeping system is actually a really neat feature where if you're like basically just veering off your lane just a little bit, it'll actually correct you, so that's pretty neat. And your wipers, courtesy wipe or rain testing. So this is the difference between the base model and the premium package, where it comes with all these amenities, where it's rain sensing, wipers. I mean, you don't even have to flick it on anymore. Technology is really making us lazy, but it makes our life easier, so that's pretty neat. You can go to speedos, you can switch it to kilometers if you guys aren't from the US, or if you guys are just used to kilometers. Advanced settings, you can go to view your vehicle, set your alarms, intelligent access, so whenever you don't even have to take your key out anymore, you can just go ahead and it's going to be right next to the door. You just click on the little button on the side of the door and it actually opens it up for you guys. So it's really neat. This is more for maintenance, but let's go ahead and check it out. See if I'm not forgetting anything. Yeah, and that's basically gonna be it when it comes to the screen. Over here to the middle, of course you do have, I'm pretty sure it's sync 3 or sync 4 now. The only complaint that I have is compared to my 2021 F-150, the 2022 Mustangs, or none of the Mustangs, actually come with wireless CarPlay. So that's kind of a bummer, because I mean, you're paying almost $60,000 for a car and it doesn't come with wireless CarPlay, so you still have to plug it in, which is not that big of a deal, but for that price point they should have really done it. So it's heated and cooled seats. You have your central AC right here in the middle. So I live in Texas, I live in South Texas, so it gets really hot, so I really enjoy the cooled seats. You don't have to be sweating your butt off. Another cool feature is it actually has memory seats. So my girlfriend has number 1, I have number 2, and then you can set it, if we have a third person that we lend the car to or they drive the car, they can go ahead and set theirs as number 3. So that's pretty neat. The different what? Oh yeah, so you have the dual controls. So on the left side, if I want it at 65 or if I want it at 70, I can do that, and the passenger can go ahead and change it on their own. This is the heated steering wheel, so you can turn on your heated steering wheel whenever it gets cold, which it really doesn't in South Texas, but you can go ahead and have that on. Or you can go ahead and turn it off because I already feel it getting hot. You can go ahead and have your audio. It comes with Sirius XM for 3 months, so that's really cool. Phone, your navigation system, your apps, and of course it does have the wireless Apple CarPlay, and it's called Android Auto, I think. I don't have an Android, but blue messages for the win. It doesn't have it's still USB-A. It doesn't have the USB plug-in just yet, but we also have the Bang & Olufsen. I'm hoping I'm not butchering that name, but it's the Bang & Olufsen 10 speaker with the sub in the back, and I'll go ahead and show you guys that actually. So this placement for the sub is actually really nice. It's going to be right here on the right hand side. It's all locked down, so you have your things right here. If you do want to take it off, it's actually really easy to take it off. You just have these 3 nuts, and that's going to be it. A little roadside assistance package, and yeah, that's going to be pretty much it. You want to go ahead and sit in the driver's seat and give us a couple revs and switch the exhaust modes. All right, now she's going to switch it to the sport mode. You actually hear them. You hear the change in the valve, like where it opens up all the way. And now she's putting it in track. And you can totally tell that it's louder, so yeah. You can actually tell the difference on the outside. Can you tell it inside?
I can feel it, like
yeah?
in track mode.
In track mode? Yeah, definitely. It also comes with leather seats. I'm pretty sure you guys can already tell by that one, but yeah. Any other features that you want to think about or anything that you like on the daily? That's like one of your favorite features? No. The 10-speed itself is really nice driving, especially with the heavier vehicle with the performance pack. I have a couple complaints with my F-150, and it kind of goes dumb sometimes. It'll upshift, downshift, it doesn't know what it's doing. But with the added weight of the performance pack, it feels really planted, and it feels like it's shifting perfectly, just kind of like a 6-speed, where you can kind of tell when it's going to shift. I know that might sound a little bit weird if you haven't driven a 10-speed, but if you have, I know you know what I'm talking about. Car sounds nice. Alrighty, so another thing that I wanted to touch bases on was what Mustang is the right one for you. So there's different models. There's going to be the base model, there's going to be the premium, there's going to be the Shelby GT 500, the performance packs and stuff like that. But the one that's right for you is completely based on your end goal with the car. So if you want to go fast, honestly, I would go with the base model. Number one, they weigh less. You're probably going to cut up the car, so you're going to get rid of your leather seats if you would have gone with the premium. With the base model, it has cloth seats that already weigh less. You can cut up into a car that costs $35,000 instead of a car that costs $55,000 or $100,000 if you're going with the Shelby GT 500. So honestly, you can save that money for mods. I mean, that $20,000 difference will realistically be what you need to spend on twin turbos, a fuel system, supporting mods, lightweight mods, and all that stuff, tunes, injectors, right? So I would say spend that money on other mods if you just want to go fast. And now if you want to go ahead and have that luxurious feel, you want to enjoy the car, it's more of a leisure car, then I would definitely go with the performance package or premium package overall, just because, I mean, it's great. They drive great, they make you feel good. It's a nice weekend warrior car that you can enjoy. And now the Shelby GT 500, if that's within your price range, then more power to you, because that's an awesome car.